Hello, today's Thursday, and I've realized that Pep is changing all his aura and all his. Pep has been using the interviews as a way to play his mind games. But recently, like in the interview between Manchester and before Manchester and United and Manchester City, he became a little truthfully, which I think he wasn't trying to play mind games. He was just becoming a little himself. He was talking just whatever was coming into his head. You know, the thing with confidence, there's a curve. I don't know how you call it. A confidence curve. You know how confidence is made. And you can tell, you can go to all these YouTube channels and they will say, oh, we'll teach you how to improve your confidence. But essentially, confidence is usually improved based on results. Like if I score, there's a high chance that I'll be confident in my next game or how I talk or what I do. Like confidence usually comes from results. You dress well, you become more confident. You have money, you become more confident. Even in YouTube, you get a lot of views. You just start talking, you doesn't matter, you don't even prepare for this thing. That's how confidence work. And you can tell even from the managers, players, all these people, how they play, how they talk. And that's also so from this curve, when you start gaining confidence, you are usually when you start feeling like, okay, I'm getting these results, you usually talk in a way that you'll want other people to know that, okay, I'm confident enough, like I can achieve that. So even if you are a coach, when you start winning, your your interviews will symbolize how confident you are. Like when Man United signed Ten Hag, you could see he was confident. Him talking about, oh, eras come to an end, this thing happening. When they signed Tuchel and even Pochettino, they were saying like, okay, at this club, all you need is to win, and we will win it. Those are people who had achieved in the past, in the recent past, and they were getting a new challenge, and they were confident enough at that point. When you are confident, people know you are confident, people fear you, you are achieving the same results. The thing with that curve is you become humble a little. So you start playing all these games. People say that like they are mind games, but you start to lower the pressure on you. So you'll be saying, oh, you are meeting this opponent. Inside, you know that high chances you are going to beat that opponent, but you don't want to go all over trying to say, oh, I'll beat this opponent. We know we are a great team. We know we are a good team. You are usually humble. You start saying, oh, this other opponent is good. And that's what Pep has been doing. The last part of the graph is when you know the results are not pointing into your direction, you can see the future and you know that the future is not going to be good and things will not be working similar to what is happening now. Now your confidence is going down, like you're losing confidence. It's the same way even with girls. When you know you're losing the girl, now what do? You stop playing this humble game. You start trying to, what do you say? You try to show that you are better than who you are. And I can tell that this is the same thing happening to Pep. Pep has reached a point where he thinks all these other teams, Tottenham, Liverpool, Arsenal, even Chelsea, even Newcastle are coming to the throne. And now it is not easy for him. He just can't go about winning every game and is fearful that his reign may essentially come to an end. And now what does he do? He stops playing that humble game. He's trying to incite fear. It's the same thing we used to see in those Roman or Napoleon conversations just before they fought. You'll see that those people who are winning all through, like you find the Vikings who are winning all through, and now they have come against a similar opponent, and they fear that, okay, if this opponent just sees a mistake in us, they will defeat us. Now what do? We try to create that doubt in them. We try to show them how powerful we are. We try to be the most confident selves. Like we try to be bigger than who we really are. And I can tell from the conversation that Pep did, how he answered the question last time. I think he's fearful. He's trying to show the world that they have won the treble, they have won all these games. They are themselves, like they are Man City. They have won there and they are going to win. But it's not the same way. It's not the same way he used to talk about who they are. Even when they were winning all this, even when they were winning the treble, when they were defeating all this Premier League, he had this tone in themselves in which he was a little humble. In the interview, he was like, how he said, like, okay, Ferguson, at that time when Ferguson was talking about Man City and they were at the middle, like a mid-table team, and now they are not. They are among the elite. This is not how Pep has been saying. Like we were not in the elite and now we are in the elite. Maybe it's uncomfortable for many things, but that is the reality, and we want to stay as long as possible. This is a little truthful from his way of thinking, but why is he saying it now? Because they are losing and they know that that fear factor that the teams had about them is not there anymore. Like every team can come to Etihad or can meet Man City and they don't fear them anymore. They don't fear Ireland. They don't fear the defense. They want to win. And now he's trying to, if we can't beat a team 7-0, 8-0 like we used to, how will they fear us? We have to remind them that we have won. We have won 3 Premier Leagues concurrently. Like we have won the treble. Like we are not a big team, but we are a big team. We are here to win. We will win. If somebody just starts saying something like that, especially if they're at their top level, you just know that they are really fearful and their reign is coming to an end. And it's the same case with Messi and Ronaldo. When Ronaldo started saying like, oh, I'm the guy, you could tell like that guy was not there anymore. The guy was just going down and you could tell from his. So Pep has noted that. He knows he's going down. He knows he has to create that fear factor that is not there anymore. And this is why he's doing all this, becoming a little bit truthful. Like the mind playing with him. And we will be there just to see how this season or next season or his interviews continue.